Hey, how you guys doing? I'm so blessed to have you guys in my audience today. I want you guys to do me a favor. Imagine, okay? I want you guys to imagine that you never get a hot meal. You know that you gotta go through the trash, look for your meal. I want you guys to imagine that you don't get hot showers, access to running water. I want you guys to imagine that you don't get a bed to sleep in. You know that you're sleeping on the concrete slab every morning. You know, business is waking you up, telling you, hey, you gotta move, you gotta go somewhere, but you have nowhere to go. That's the issue that we have today, guys, in the United States of America. Homelessness. It's a big issue. We gotta tackle it, and we gotta make sure that we take care of here first before we start taking care of other areas. All right, I got some stats for you guys. From 2022 to 2023, there was a 12.1% increase of homelessness. So it went up significantly. Okay, over 650,000 people in the United States are currently homeless right now. Right. 50% of that 650,000 currently have no shelter. So basically, they're all sleeping outside, like I said in my introduction, sleeping on the ground, everything of that sort. Okay, of the 650,000 people, 28% of those people are families, like families, kids, wives, the father, the whole family out. They are homeless. So that's something to think about. That's pretty sad to me. All right, the number one reason for homelessness is high mortgages, high rents, low income. What that mean? Pretty much like we're not getting paid enough, and they keep on raising rent every year. You see in your spot every time, like pretty much every month, you know, rent get raised, right? Cali, New York, Florida, Washington, Texas, and Oregon are like the main places where like majority of like the homelessness occurs. So 65% of that makes up of those states. So if we tackle those areas first, we can get to a good start, all right? So Dr. Mary Beth Shin, she's a Vanderbilt professor of human organizational development. She's been doing it for 30 years. She's been researching for 30 years. And I'm gonna quote her. She said, most people do what they can to avoid homelessness. So it's a common misconception about homeless people. A lot of people think homeless people are lazy. Some of it's true, some of it's not. Some people think they're on drugs. Some people think they're criminals. Not all of it's true. To be honest with you, a lot of people that's homeless, they do got jobs. Like people got jobs, but like I said in the first statement, they don't have enough money to actually to support their living situation. So a lot of them pretty much on the street. Same thing. We got drug addicts. Everybody not drug addicts. Everybody not criminals, but some situations like of being like homeless make you become that. So say for example, if you homeless and you're not getting job opportunities, you probably gotta do some robbing or something just to make up, to try to find you a place to stay. Same thing, if you're on drugs, you're trying to find a coping mechanism to pretty much help you going through that hard time. All right. So Dennis, it's Dennis Cohen. He speaks on housing vouchers. He's actually a professor of the University of Pennsylvania. He's been doing it for 25 plus years too. He say pretty much the problem with U.S. is we don't have enough housing vouchers, enough help with therapy for drug situations on top of food vouchers. So he was trying to come up with situations, but it's been long going and the situation never helped. So pretty much I didn't come up with a situation, but I thought it helped. They didn't really get it kicked off. But 3D printing. 3D printing is a thing to pretty much where you can get you a picture and you can pretty much print what's on the picture. And they've been kicking it off. It's like a lot of tiny houses, a lot of homes that's been like getting 3D printed, everything of that sort. So pretty much 3D printing, it kicks out the middleman. It's very cheaper. So you can make shelters from 3D printing. It's pretty cool. So it kicks out the middleman, so it's not that expensive. So you know, construction guys they have a lot, like they pretty much charge a lot for you like to build like a spot. So the thing and the cool thing about it is 3D printing. It takes like it can range from 30 hours to up to 2 months, but the average is like 30 hours. So that's pretty cool. It take you so it gets you in the crib faster than a regular home. Besides that, 3D printing is supposed to be for the future. It's supposed to cut out the housing crisis. You know, houses are way too expensive, so we're supposed to look to that like for the future. So I say moving forward, we should like come up with a petition to kind of like send up to the government so they can do some type of funding so we can get these homeless people into these homes. All right. So these homes are made out of concrete. These homes are made out of concrete, and they're very stable. They stay up for like 50 plus years. So they're pretty cool, affordable, stable, everything of that sort. That'll work. All right. And Icon is a company that actually does it. They actually kicked it off, but they don't really have like a true program to actually help with like the full homeless situation, like far as food, everything that sort. They kind of help the homeless people that kind of got jobs and they make a little money. So they make tiny houses from 3D printing, and it's like $250 a month. So they got that kicked off, and it's helping like a lot of people with that. But we don't got a situation for like the whole homeless community. So like I said, we just gonna keep on. We can't eliminate it, but we can reduce it. But it starts here. Thank you, guys.